David Copperfield by Charles Dickens. David Copperfield is a Bildungsroman that narrates the journey of its protagonist, David Copperfield, from an impoverished and unhappy childhood to becoming a successful author. The story highlights significant events and relationships that shape David's life, including his oppressive time under his stepfather Murdstone, his formative years at school with James Steerforth and Tommy Traddles, his work under Mr. Micawber, and his eventual marriage to Agnes Wickfield. Through trials, love, loss, and redemption, David Copperfield delves into the complexities of human nature, the importance of integrity, and the enduring power of kindness and perseverance. Let's deep dive into the book. Early years and hardship. David Copperfield opens with the birth of David in the early 19th century, marking the start of a life filled with both joy and sorrow. His father's death before his birth and his mother Clara's subsequent remarriage to the harsh and domineering Mr. Murdstone introduce a childhood of cruelty and neglect. David's early years are further marred by the loss of his beloved mother and baby brother, setting the stage for his resilience in the face of adversity. The bottling factory. Sent away to work in a London bottling factory by Murdstone, David endures harsh conditions and exploitation, symbolizing the struggles of the working class. This period is crucial for his development, exposing him to the realities of poverty and labor. It's here that David forms a significant friendship with James Steerforth, a relationship that will have lasting impacts on his life. Flight to Aunt Betsy. In a bold move, David escapes the factory and seeks refuge with his eccentric Aunt Betsy Trotwood in Dover. Aunt Betsy's decision to take him in marks a turning point, offering him a chance at a better life. Under her guidance, and with the support of her lodger, Mr. Dick, David begins to envision a future beyond the confines of his past suffering. Education and aspirations. Aunt Betsy finances David's education in Canterbury, where he stays with Mr. Wickfield and his daughter Agnes, forming a bond that will deeply influence his personal and moral development. During these years, David's ambition to become a writer starts to take shape, encouraged by the examples of integrity and kindness he sees in Agnes and his aunt. Professional beginnings and love. Upon moving to London to work as a proctor, David falls in love with Dora Spenlow, his employer's daughter. Their courtship and eventual marriage, though filled with affection, are marred by Dora's frailty and David's lack of financial prudence. Dora's death from illness is a pivotal event that forces David to confront his immaturity and reevaluate his life's direction. Uriah Heep's deception. Parallel to David's personal journey, the novel explores the treachery of Uriah Heep, Mr. Wickfield's clerk, whose machinations threaten to ruin the Wickfield family and betray the trust of many. Heep's eventual exposure and downfall, primarily through the efforts of David and his friends, underscore themes of justice and the triumph of integrity over deceit. Reckoning and growth. The loss of Dora and the struggle against Uriah Heep serve as catalysts for David's personal growth. His journey through grief and adversity leads him to a deeper understanding of himself and his desires, shaping his aspirations towards becoming a writer. His travels abroad further this self-discovery, allowing him to process his past and envision a new future. Return and reconciliation. David's return to England signifies a new chapter in his life, marked by maturity and a renewed sense of purpose. His literary career begins to flourish, and with it, a clearer sense of his own identity. The reconciliation with his childhood friend Emily, who had fallen into misfortune, and the resolution of Mr. Micawber's financial woes highlight the themes of forgiveness and redemption that permeate the narrative. Agnes. Love realized. Throughout his life, Agnes Wickfield remains a constant presence, embodying the ideals of compassion, wisdom, and unwavering support. David's gradual realization of his love for Agnes transitioning from platonic to romantic, symbolizes his final step towards understanding true love and companionship. Their union represents the culmination of David's emotional and moral journey, offering a vision of hope and fulfillment. Legacy and reflection. The novel closes with David Copperfield reflecting on his life, acknowledging the trials and triumphs that have shaped him. The characters who have influenced his journey, for better or worse, are given their due in his recollections, illustrating the complexity of human relationships. David's narrative is not just his alone, but a tapestry of lives intertwined with his, showcasing Dickens's masterful exploration of human nature, resilience, and the capacity for change. Let's explore together the main themes and concepts of the book. The journey from youth to adulthood. David Copperfield masterfully portrays the journey of its protagonist from an impoverished and tumultuous childhood to mature adulthood. This coming-of-age narrative, or Bildungsroman, highlights David's personal growth, experiences, and the lessons he learns along the way. Through encounters with a wide array of characters, both benevolent and malevolent, David navigates the complexities of life, love, loss, and betrayal. His evolution is marked by resilience in the face of adversity, demonstrating the essential process of self-discovery and the formation of one's identity through the crucible of life's trials. The impact of early experiences. Charles Dickens emphasizes the profound impact of early life experiences on personal development and character formation in David Copperfield. David's initial years are fraught with hardship, from the loss of his mother and the cruelty of his stepfather, Mr. Murdstone, to the deprivation he faces while working in the wine bottling factory. These experiences are pivotal, shaping his views on justice, compassion, and human dignity. Dickens suggests that while early adversities can be deeply scarring, they also contribute to an individual's strength, empathy, and moral fortitude. Class and social mobility. Dickens explores the themes of class and social mobility within Victorian society through the life of David Copperfield and the characters around him. Despite his humble beginnings, David's intelligence, industriousness, and the support of key benefactors enable him to rise through the social ranks. This theme is juxtaposed with the experiences of characters like Uriah Heep, whose malevolent actions underscore the corrupting influence of ambition unchecked by morality. The novel critiques the rigid class structures of the time, advocating for merit and integrity over birthright and wealth. The role of women. David Copperfield delves into the roles and societal expectations of women in the Victorian era, presenting a range of female characters from the nurturing Peggotty to the tragic Dora and the strong, steady Agnes. These characters embody the limited roles available to women, highlighting issues of dependency, the pursuit of marriage for financial security, and the strength that often goes unrecognized within the domestic sphere. Dickens advocates for a more nuanced understanding of women's contributions and strengths, critiquing the social constraints that limit their opportunities for self-expression and fulfillment. The power of kindness and moral integrity. Throughout David Copperfield, Dickens champions the virtues of kindness, moral integrity, and the importance of maintaining one's ethical compass in the face of adversity. Characters like Mr. Micawber, Betsy Trotwood, and Agnes Wickfield exemplify these qualities, providing guidance and support to David at critical junctures in his life. The contrast between these characters and those driven by selfishness and deceit, such as Uriah Heep, underscores the novel's moral message that true success and happiness are found not in wealth or status, but in the quality of one's character and relationships. Let's talk about the author. Charles Dickens, born in 1812 in Portsmouth, England, emerged as a literary colossus of the Victorian era, renowned for his vivid storytelling, memorable characters, and incisive critique of societal inequities. His early life, marred by poverty and hardship, profoundly influenced his writing, imbuing it with a deep compassion for the underprivileged. Dickens's novels, including classics like Great Expectations, Oliver Twist, and A Christmas Carol, explore themes of social injustice, poverty, and redemption, capturing the complexity of human nature and the societal challenges of his time. His masterful narrative artistry and relentless advocacy for social reform cemented his legacy as one of the greatest writers in English literature. Sincere thanks for watching. If you found this summary helpful, consider taking a moment to subscribe, like, or share the video. If you have any feedbacks or book requests, make sure to leave a comment. Regardless, I wish you a great day.